Okay, so Molly and Tessa's birthday is coming up and I wanted to make them a special fun cake. And so I made this. I got on Pinterest and I started looking at unicorn cakes and they were kind of being picky and oh, I want this one, I want that one. They were all super cute, but I found this one that used a lot of fondant and I haven't done a lot of fondant, and so I wanted to learn a new skill as part of the new year, right? And so I wanted to do a fondant cake. And so I did an 8-inch cake on the bottom and a 4-inch on the top. And so they had 2 cakes each. I split them in half, put a little bit of filling in, and then I stacked them on top of each other. So there are 4 layers on each of these. And so it's pretty big. If I were to do it again, I would probably just do 3 maybe. And anyway, so this is a purple fondant. I just bought it. I used Wilton. And then I bought these little packs of just the pink and the, this is blue. So I just bought little packs of pink and blue because I knew I didn't need a lot, but I was scared to dye it the wrong color. So, and since I needed a lot of purple, I just bought one of the smaller regular size boxes of purple, and then I had enough to do a layer of these little rosettes. If I were to do this again, and if you want to do this, don't use white frosting because it shows through. And these ones are a little bit thicker, these ones were thinner. You know, they were just supposed to be little flowers. I would probably put them a little bit closer together if I were to do this cake again. And then, so that's the bottom layer. The top layer is just plain fondant on it. The picture that I saw, they just had a piece of ribbon for this right here, but I didn't have any pink ribbon. Shh. I didn't have any pink ribbon and I had extra fondant, and so I did dye this. I had some cute pink dye and it worked out really good. I just got a yardstick and I rolled it out really thin on my counter, and then I just used the yardstick and I just cut with a pizza cutter on the top and the bottom, and it was like the perfect thickness. You always want to do something on the bottoms of your cakes to cover up any flaws, and you want the transition from cakes to look nice. Now, another thing that I did in this cake was I put dowels through it so that when you stack another cake on top of it, the dowels actually hold it up instead of it weighing down the other cake. So it has dowels on it. This still has the cardboard on it. It has a dowel in it. And then this is a big dowel, this unicorn horn. And so that's just one big dowel, and I just stuck it all the way down my cake, and I twirled, you know, I made a snake out of the fondant and I twirled it and did it all the way up. Are you excited about your cakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then the ears, they were kind of flopping over, and Libby, the genius that she is, she's like, just put a toothpick back there. So there's a toothpick back here, holding it in place, making it stand up. This is 2 pieces of fondant, and I just got some gold dust, and it doesn't just brush on. So I mixed it with a little bit of almond extract, actually, or you could use lemon extract, and it just gives it more of a paste, and then I was able to color it. Then I just kind of started on the bottom with the frosting. I just had different bags with different tips, and I did that. And I just did little swirls on it until I was happy with it, and I put some sprinkles on there. These purple ones, I used the fondant because the purple I made with frosting just wasn't that vibrant, and I wanted it to match and come together that way. So I just did smaller circles to make these little flowers, and I just placed them how I wanted to. So anyway, we're really happy with the results. This is the first time. Fondant can be tricky. Just make sure you roll it out thin and make it extra long, and so you can trim it off. But maybe one of these days I will do another one and I can do it on video. I did use like some black frosting here, and I didn't like how it turned out first, so I scraped it off and it left a few little marks, and that's why it's kind of like that. And now I made the cake early so I could freeze it. I did a crumb coat on it, and then after all of that was done, then I froze it. So when I did the fondant, the cake was frozen, and now it's a week until their birthday, and I'm still keeping it in the freezer, and it's totally fine. You could wrap it in plastic, but I think it will be fine, just so it doesn't like catch on any other odors from the kitchen or from their freezer. So anyway, thanks for watching HalfPint Cookie, and if you guys try to make this cake, let me know, because it was a lot of fun.
This is frosty.
Okay, you gotta be quiet, remember. Come here. I don't even know how to start this. Okay.